Hey community, this is Constant Taylor, founder CEO of LINKCHAIN. I have some fantastic news. Today we are delivering the updated version of the white paper. It has taken us some time, and we've done that deliberately because we wanted to make sure that we got this right. So I want to take you through, instead of you having to go through and read, and I encourage you guys to go through that, but I'm just going to go through and give you the highlights of the updates in the white paper. But as you guys probably already know, we have converted from a utility token offering to a security token offering. And with that, there are several key changes and regulations that we have to follow to make sure that we are in compliance with federal rules and regulations. So there's some very key changes and major changes that have happened in the white paper. So I'll go ahead and go through those now. So the one major change that we are making is that we have decided to move away from going to the Hyperledger permission platform to the GoChain enterprise friendly blockchain platform. And so that's major. We have, as you know, we formed a partnership agreement with GoChain, and we discussed the details of why we made that move. But it's a very solid blockchain platform, excellent team, and tremendous amount of resources to help us get that developed and implemented. So that's a major change in the white paper, moving from Hyperledger to Go. The second area, as I mentioned, we switched from a utility token offering to a security token offering, and you can see that outlined there clearly on page 8. And be sure to click and go to the disclaimers and legal considerations that we use when we talk about why we switch to an STO and the advantages there. The second piece is the trust and reputation management. We spend a lot of time going through and fleshing out the details because it's a very critical and important feature of the platform, and one in which the foundation is built upon. So yeah, out on the internet there's $4 billion worth of fraud out there, and interacting in our environment, we take away that risk. So the trust and reputation management, when you're connecting, when a buyer's connecting with a supplier, they can be sure that they can get what they paid for, or they don't pay. On page 36, we add a section on GoChain explaining in more detail about their blockchain platform and how LINKCHAIN plans on integrating and utilizing that technology. The revenue and profitability model has been adjusted and modified as we went through and researched the market. As you guys know, Upwork recently went public, and as a result provided a great deal of transparency that's required with going public, and they also released their quarterly financials. So with that, we were able to go through and get some good benchmarks in terms of what the network utilization is, because before that we didn't have good numbers on that. So we scaled those utilization percentages down because we had forecasted probably about maybe 20% utilization. So we cut those back to 6% utilization. So that was a big one. And then the monthly spend we had at probably maybe about $2,000, and we cut that back to $347. Our fee is still the same, 5%, but in terms of the actual utilization of the platform, and what that's going to mean is that we're going to need to get more use onto the platform, utilizing it, in order to get the same numbers there. So the revenue numbers are adjusted accordingly there. Okay, tokenomics. So tokenomics have changed substantially, starting with the minimum amount of investment. Because we're doing a security token offering with the rules and regulations requiring accredited investors, so it means that non-accredited investors are excluded. However, it is open to U.S. investors. The minimum amount is to get in 25,000 US dollars to participate. And so this was based on looking at the requirements of the securities regulations and the standards, and making sure that we were in compliance with that. So that's a big one in terms of the changes. So we understand that this is going to exclude quite a few members from the community. However, in order to make sure that we're in compliance, we had little options but to increase that rate there for that. So the token supply is going to be 11 million. Our hard cap is 16.25. Our soft target is 5 million, and the private pre-sale is $1.25. Public pre-sale is $1.88, and the public offering is $2.50 per security token. 70% of the allocation will be made, will be available for sale, and 30% of that will be for team strategic partners, advisors, and operations. I want to give you a heads up on 2 tweaks that we're going to make. The roadmap is going to be flushed out a little bit more, but essentially with the roadmap, what we're doing is obviously the STO launched in November of this year. The public sale is going to start in the second quarter of 2019. But we're going to get a few more, there's going to be a few more tweaks that's going to come there. So that's going to be, so the first thing is the roadmap, and the second thing is the process. We're going to provide a simpler and clear process design flow that will show better how the platform works. So those are 2 things that will be coming, but we didn't want to delay, but we'll have those changes out within the next couple days. So anyway, thank you guys for your patience and understanding. Let us know what questions you have. There's also, and this was already announced, but we have Travis Reeder as the Chief Technical Officer. He's that's been updated as well. So anyway, thank you guys for your patience, and let us know what questions you have. And yeah, we're really excited and looking forward to getting this thing built out. We've got the MVP that was launched. We really got some good feedback from you guys going through and testing it. We're going in and implementing those changes. The other key thing with the MVP is that the MVP that we built was on the Hyperledger platform, so we need to make the adjustment so that it's compatible with GoChain. So that'll be coming up in a future update. Okay, guys, thanks a lot. I really appreciate you guys, and I'll see you on the Telegram platform.